Hey guys, good morning. Guys, today we'll have our guest Sanjay joining now. So let's all welcome him once he joins. Sanjay, have you joined?
Yes, Arun.
Okay, great. I think I gave you the permission to share your screen. I'll stop sharing mine. You can share yours.
Sure. Let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes, Sanjay, we can see your screen.
Okay, great.
Guys, let's welcome Sanjay, the founder of SelectorsHub, before we get started. Thank you, Sanjay, for coming out here and joining us. And thanks for all.
Thank you. Thank you, Arun. Very good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me here.
Good morning, Sanjay.
Good morning. Okay, so shall we start or we need to wait for another 1-2 minutes?
Sanjay, we can start.
Okay,
We can
cool.
start without any delay. No problem. If you have any
Okay, sure.
questions, we will be asking. So no problem.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone. Very good morning once again. So this session is going to be very light, and mostly you might be aware about couple of things. But yeah, we'll discuss first the problem, like what is the problem for of the testers, and then we'll see the solution and how these solutions are going to help you or helping people, helping testers mainly, and how they can help you in your day-to-day practice while doing the software testing. Like, first of all, what's happening in testing? How do you guys get to know? Like, lots of conferences used to happen, lots of webinar used to happen, and every day many blogs, tutorial articles are coming related to testing. Every day something new is coming out, new tools like Playwright, Selenium, Cypress, lots of things, new features used to come. So how do you guys keep updated yourself with the software testings? Like you see, and also at the same time without putting any extra effort, because you guys can say that yes, we are keeping ourselves updated with the help of Medium, LinkedIn, Twitter, by following some people on YouTube, right? So that way we keep ourselves updated, but that requires lots of effort. Like once you open the YouTube, you are always going to waste lots of time. Like one, you might watch one video, but then you will watch hundreds of YouTube videos. Similarly, like you do any kind of stuff like this, you miss a lot of things. Similarly, like if I'm not sure if you guys have ever used Edge browser. There in Edge browser, if you open new tab, you will see that this always used to show you this kind of feed.
Yes.
Like news and all. But this news, you see that this is not at all useful for our career. But even without you doing anything, like whenever you have to open a website, like let's say I have to open here flipkart.com or something. Okay, this, but still that feed will shown to me. I'm not doing anything to see this feed, but when I open new tab, it shows me. So similarly, if we will have something for our testing, like in place of this feed, which is not useful for my testing career, if we'll start showing some feed which will be related to software testing, then it will be very helpful for us. So similarly, we have this app testing daily, which is a browser plugin available, you can add it in your browser. And now if you have to open a website, so when you will open new tab, you see that some feed is showing for us here.
Yeah.
So without, like, I'm not doing anything extra. Anyways, to open a website, I will open the new tab, right? Like if I have to open any website here, like Amazon, I will open new tab. Now, if I have to open any other website like flipkart.com or anything, google.com, I will open new tab. When I'm opening new tab, you see that some feed is coming here. Any podcast, any new feature in any tool, anything. So you see, every time I'm opening the new tab, some new feed is coming here. So this is
Okay.
very, very helpful, and you are not doing anything extra, anything. Because for open website, we open new tab. So this is very simple browser plugin. You every time open new tab, you see some feed, it will come in your eyes. If you don't want to read that, open your website.
Yeah, Sanjay, that's a very good feature. Like, Sanjay, like, on what basis these videos will be coming? Like, is there any
Yeah.
uh,
So
mechanism where how it selects the
uh,
videos and for us and all?
yes. So everything lots of logic has been written behind. So more it will pick up all the feeds, all the YouTube videos and everything based on the uh, like testing related stuff. If that will be having testing related videos and something like Selenium Playwright, so we have written that logic behind the scene that it
Okay,
should show all the feed which is related to software testing, not anything which is not related to software testing. So good thing is like
okay,
you will only get the feed which is related to software testing. Like here, if you will see any webinar or anything will be coming, any tool that will be shown here on the top. Also, you can customize the feed, and here you can see that from which all platform the feed is going to come, because hardly any of one of you have ever opened might be like any particular blog or forum exclusively. Mostly what we do, we used to open Medium or a couple of blogs only, not every website. Like I'm 100% sure that Selenium everybody use, but none of you or like hardly anyone used to read the official blogs of Selenium.
yes,
Generally, we open Selenium website just to download
yes.
the new
Selenium software. Yeah, yeah,
version.
understood. Yes, correct.
So that's where it will be helping a lot.
Okay. So
And
individual
if
videos
you
also
want to
will come, or only the company related stuff will come, or for example, official website related stuff, or the contributors like me and other people are there in the market. Their videos also will pop in here.
everybody's, if someone
Everybody.
is creating related to software testing, it will come here.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, until unless somebody is not start creating something which is not helpful for the testers, and it is not something which is like, let's say, useless videos. Sometimes what happen, like people create one video related to software testing, then rest of the videos, they are personal and everything. So then it will not
Yes.
pick,
Okay. Okay.
then
Fine.
it will stop picking and it stop showing. So we used to it used to keep having the track and everything. Uh, like it used to keep like we used to keep checking that like it shouldn't show anything which is not useful for our uh, users.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sanjay, one question, like, you guys are, adding, validating the valid websites or whatever the YouTube channel and then configuring here, or the logic automatically will search and add. For example, if any new user come, they are creating videos or they have any websites, how it will be going to add here?
Yes, so we have already written a blog for that, like few steps, simple steps you have to follow. Based on that, it will pick up the feed. Like here you can search how to get feed testing daily. So I have written a blog already here. Like if you are adding a new website or you are starting a new YouTube channel, then if you want to get your feed in testing daily, you can just simply follow this blog. I have also created a tutorial, then you will get that.
Okay, that's great, Sanjay.
Hmm. So this is testing daily, guys. You can just simply install it in your browser and your whichever browser you are using, and then you can get it. Then there are lots of features here, like let's say you don't have time and like you are attending this session. So right now you don't have time, but you saw that this is useful tutorial for me. So you can just simply bookmark this. And whenever you have time, you can come back and you can see that all the tutorials, blogs, everything, you can watch it here.
Okay.
Suppose you are at home and you don't want to see YouTube videos, you can just see the blogs here. Click on this, and now it will show only articles. If you want to show only videos, you can click on this, then you can see the videos only. If you want to see mixed feed, you can see it here. If you want to search anything, you can search here. Like let's say I want to search for QA Folks videos, you can simply search here. If you want to search anything in Google, you can search here. So you have both the option like to search in Google, you to search in like testing daily. Here you have this two types of views like grid view and list view. You want you can change the view as well. And then lots of other things are there. So you can always explore. You can like, comment, that you can do.
So there is one question, Sanjay, in the chat, like Manjula is asking. So does this track our activity like YouTube and show the kind of results like whenever
No,
you
no, no,
search?
no, no, no.
Yes.
No, no, it's not like that. Like it's uh, capturing the activity or anything. This runs offline in your local system. If you turn off the internet, then also, but yes, it will not show the feed, of course, in that case. But it doesn't track anything, any activity. It's not like YouTube or Google that you search something and then they will track your activity and accordingly they will show you the video or article. No, no, no.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, Sanjay.
So anything, any plugin or any tool I will be showing, none of them are tracking any kind of activity. No, we don't do that.
Okay, okay, Sanjay.
Okay. Now, your question will be like, what if we are somewhere in the traffic or on the go? Because not all the time you have the laptop, because extensions can be used in your browser. And then if you are out somewhere, then like let's say you're stuck in traffic and you want to see what's happening in the testing, you want to keep yourself updated with everything. In that case, we have this mobile app as well.
Okay.
Right. So mobile app will help you to keep yourself updated with all the latest testing trends and updates. Because you see, we all are very much updated with the social media, like what's happening in Bollywood industry, what's happening in film industry, cricket, everything we used to keep updated ourselves with this social media apps like Instagram and all. So whenever
Oh,
you are free, like most of the time, we used to spend a lot of time in the toilets, half an hour like that, and we used to keep scrolling in the reels and all. But if you have something which can help you, just like you open testing daily for a minute, like this is the mobile app I'm going to show,
mm,
and you see that this is mobile app. I hope you guys can see it. So you can simply start scrolling just 1 minute and you will be updated with all the latest news and article. Like let me just okay, so this new feed is available here. We'll just click it here and you see that today's 18th, 17th March, what videos came, what tutorials came, what blogs came, everything you can see it here. So this is how like quickly you guys can see that what's happening, what's coming in the market.
yeah. So I would
When
like to
it's
add one thing,
open,
Sanjay, here.
yes, please.
Yeah, so you see, everyone gets distracted, right? You, for example, like when you are working on a task. So basically, what happens is, let's our mind or brain says that okay, let's take small break and let's watch for some reels, okay, or
Yes.
let's get distracted and watch some movie or something. This is what happens with everyone. So
Yeah,
like a lot of people say that okay, discipline and all those stuff, you'll not be doing that, but that really not happens in real time, okay. So
true.
whatever you do, right, your brain is very will trick you like anything and make you go to that kind of things, okay, that you get distracted all about. So one thing that I have learned is like, we cannot avoid that, but we can replace that. So you see, what I mean to say is that it's okay to distract, but where you are getting distracted is important. So I think, let's say if we replace that distraction with, for example, your selectors hub or your testing daily thing, then that will actually make us productive. So that's what I wanted to add here. So the kind of research or study
Sure.
I have done, yeah.
Yeah, this is like simple thing, like you spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes in entertainment, which is very much
Mm.
required. We can't do work all the time. Just
Yes,
like
yes.
half a minute or 1 minute you can give to such kind of activity where you scroll. This will help like in your career and for
Mm.
job search, interview, keeping yourself updated, because in whichever industry we are working, we should be remain updated with like what's happening. Simple.
Yes, 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 correct.
And those who don't have testing daily mobile app, you guys can simply scan this and install it. It will open Google Play Store or App Store, whichever phone you have accordingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Mahesh is asking
Because
Sanjay, is login required or
yeah,
not for this to use?
login is not required if you don't want to bookmark or customize the feed. So like
Okay,
you just open and keep seeing them. Like let's say you want to bookmark this. So if you will, if there will not be any account, so we won't be able to save that. Like against which account we should bookmark that particular article, right?
yes,
So
yes.
basically, login is required, account is required if you want to customize the feed, if you want to bookmark something, you want to like or comment. So in that case, login is required. Otherwise, you can keep using it.
Okay. So Nagaveni is
Any other?
asking, can we go to the channel description from here, from the testing feed? Individual channels descriptions,
Yes.
can we go or not?
No, description. Okay, I will show you. So like any video we have here, let's say we have searched here, like this video we want to watch. So what you can do, you click on this, it will show you some little information here, and then either you can watch it here itself, or you can watch on YouTube here. But
Okay,
about the description, we show the name, and but if you want to go and check out that, you can click and it will take you to their channel and then you can watch.
okay,
Here in testing daily, our simple purpose is this, that we pick up the title, show the title, that this is the thing, something new came there. Now it's up to you. We leave up to you that you want to watch or something. So this is basically just passing you the information. Rest all things are with the owner of that particular article or tutorial.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Sanjay. And here
Yeah.
will be displayed with the latest videos or latest blogs only.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Okay.
in the like browser plugin, we need little 10-15 days, because every time you open new tab, we want to show you some different feed. So you see here it is showing 13 14 March, like that, because every time you open new tab, it is showing different feed, so that you get everything. In mobile we show latest feed on the top, and then you, as you scroll, keep scrolling, you will keep seeing the feed date wise. Like you see that this is the latest feed 17th March, and then you will see like it will based on the dates. While here we keep showing you like little older feed as well, just to serve you all the feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Sanjay. Sorry, I missed
See,
that. Whether we need to log in, login is required in the mobile
no, no,
application. Login
no,
is not required.
login is not required. Login is only required, let's say you want to bookmark this,
Okay.
or you want to like or comment, or you want to customize the feed. In that case only login required, otherwise login, like let's say you want to bookmark this or anything. So in that case, against which account we will bookmark this. So in that case only it is required, otherwise login is not required. You can keep using. If you
Okay.
just want to see the feed, you can keep seeing the feed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And also, yeah, sure, you're welcome. I will recommend you guys that there are lots of other feature which you can which will help you to utilize the tool in much more better way. So I will recommend that please watch this tutorial, a small tutorial here. And in fact, like whenever you are using any tool, not just this testing tool, you just watch that 2-3 minutes tutorial videos about that tool. You will better utilize that particular tool and save a lot of time. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. There are lots of things. In fact, like because we are having this session, we need to cover a lot of things. So I will request and recommend you guys that please do watch the small tutorial about each of those tools, because we can't cover everything in this small session.
Yes, Sanjay, before moving
Okay.
ahead, one final last question Ashish is asking. Can we also add our feeds or something related to good knowledgeable contents which are useful for others as well? You say as they are not creators, but they want to suggest something to
Yes,
testing daily and is that possible in testing
yes, yes.
daily?
Yep. So right now we don't have that feature in testing daily where you can like write your own content right there in testing daily. But yes, we are working on that. Soon you will see that feature. Currently, it used to fetch the feed from the like different platform and show it at one place here.
Okay,
But
Sanjay.
yes, very soon you will see this feature where you will get the option like write your own block here in testing daily.
Okay.
Cool. So the next problem is like what you guys do, or let's say we'll talk about this thing, SelectorsHub. We generally see that when I'm going to talk about SelectorsHub, so first thing I want to know from you guys that is there anyone who feel or uh, like, okay, this is the question. Is there anyone who doesn't use any XPath tool to write, verify, or generate the XPath? Anyone who doesn't use any XPath tool?
I don't think so, Sanjay. Everyone uses it. But only the concern I got while taking the classes is that what if our company doesn't allow it? Okay, that's the only concern we have. But we definitely would like to use
Yes, yes.
it, and we are using it to save our
Mhm.
time and all those stuff.
Okay, okay. Sure, sure. So, my question is like, okay, so you see here, like, let's say, on opening any website, let's say google.com. Okay. Now, I want to have this, like, I'm sure like many people must be having this perception. Even let's say if companies are not allowing any plugin, even then also we are using XPath tool. There is no one, even they are using the plugin or not, doesn't matter. But we all use the XPath tool. Like you see that uh, if you open dev tools like this, so you those who are not using the plugin, forget about selectors of plugin or any XPath plugin for a second. So are we not using this here? Like if you want to write any XPath, are you not using this like double forwards? Let's say we want to find out all the links on this page. Are we not writing like this here? I'm sure you everybody used to verify this here
Yes, Sanjay.
or write XPath, right?
Yes. Yes.
So now is are people considering that yes, this is not the XPath tool? Because this everybody use. So this is also a tool only, like this is DevTools, which is one of the most used developer tool out there in the industry, or you can say in the world. So this is also a tool. So now saying this that we don't use any XPath tool is wrong statement. So this is one of the myth which I wanted to break for you all. Now the main question, the right question is which is the right tool to write and verify XPath, which is the correct tool, which gives you the correct information. Now, can anyone of you tell me that double forward slash A, this is the XPath to find all the links in a page, right? It is showing 65 count. Are there 65 link on this page? Is it correct count?
No,
Can't confirm.
Why?
because it find a text as well.
Absolutely correct. Who was this?
No.
So this is very correct answer that it will find, it used to show the text match as well, like this double forward slash A. I'm really impressed with the person who gave this answer, because generally people don't know. They will say like it, some of the links might be hidden somewhere, link, uh, some of the elements might not be visible, but that is not the correct answer. Correct answer is because it used to show the string match as well. You see that if I delete this value from here, it is clearly written then selector or XPath. So the very first feature of this DevTools control F is showing you the result by string match. This is a string match. This is not an anchor tag. See, this is a script tag. This is not an anchor tag, a tag. Here it is matching because this is double forward slash A. So now, but you verify XPath here. So in this case, if your XPath matches with a string here, in that case, it will not show you the correct count. Have you guys ever realized this? When you are writing XPath here, it can show the wrong count as well. In
Yes,
many
sir. Yes,
interviews, it
Sanjay,
happened that they,
we had this as part of our training, while creating some XPath expressions and all using this Google Chrome DevTools, right? We got a different count,
Mhm.
and recently we had these sessions. Okay, so everyone is aware of this feature, like what happens when you use
Yes,
Google Chrome DevTools. It will give you a
absolutely.
wrong
This is
count.
the
Basically, it
fact.
gives a wrong count, but when we go for
Mhm.
SelectorsHub, right, it gives a correct count. Okay, so mm, we had this discussion as part of our regular trainings. Okay, so that's why everyone knows this.
Perfect. Perfect. This I have never seen. Like I have seen so many sessions, and people are not really aware about this. And in fact, like I just wanted to show some this one as well. Like this XPath we have written. So this is also comes like very smartly because lots of people use these days this selectors of XPath practice page for taking interviews as well. So what they do, like they paste this kind of XPath here, and this is a quite a long XPath. So what happened, like the candidate used to get confused that it is showing one of one. So for sure, like everybody will say, yeah, one element is matching, and then they use this XPath in their demo script, and they when they execute it, it used to fail because this is the one matching count here is this is string match. It is showing like if we hit enter, you see that this is not an any element. This is just a string which is matching here. So this is where they play a tricky game. So you have to be very careful whether it is the when you're verifying here, whether it is a XPath match or a string match. While if you write it here, you will see that exactly it's a zero element matching. And then there are like many other scenarios like shadow DOM, iframe, SVG element. So in many cases, DevTools used to break. So that's where we need to understand.
So, Sanjay, can you explain us a brief about what is Shardodom and this the other thing, right? That you say SVG elements,
Yes,
because those are the only things we don't know,
absolutely.
but other things we are good at.
Yes, absolutely, Arun. Yeah, definitely. I will explain. We are coming to those points here. So first thing, like how selectors of now we'll talk about like how selectors will help you guys to learn about DOM, XPath syntax errors, CSS selectors, etc. automatically because not all the times we mentors or trainers or your leaders or yourself or Google can help you all the time because you see that there are thousands of elements in the DOM. Now you got a tricky question. You don't know that you can write the XPath or selectors for any particular element, whether that is possible or not as well. Like you see that this body element, okay, you saw that. Now here, if you inspect this non-script thing, non-script tag, can you write, can you automate this? So you see that such kind of information, these alert, like this element is not interactable through Selenium automation as it is not visible in UI. So you got to learn about this particular element. If anything is comment, like sometimes people ask in like interviews as well as like personally, you can get this question, can I write the XPath for this particular thing? What is this? So yes, you might be aware about it, but if somebody is very new in IT industry or in testing industry or to the DOM, they might not be immediately aware about like this is a comment. So this is a comment. This will help you, like selectors up here, it will help you to learn about this concept that this is a comment and selectors can't be generated for comment. So likewise, you keep inspecting the element, just select those elements in the DOM and this will help you to learn about them. Now, if you will make any mistake, like let's say you are writing XPath for any particular element like this, and you make any mistake, it will help you to fix that error, like close square bracket is missing here. This is an invalid XPath. You can correct that. If you make any mistake, so that will help you. Now you want to learn more that if I type forward slash, whether that will be a correct XPath or not. So if you type this, it will help you that add tag name after forward slash, what is possible, what is not possible, everything it will help you to learn about that. So this is how you will learn that how to write XPath, what is wrong, what is right there. If anything will be special, that it will help you.
So, Sanjay, there was an option
If you
like fix selector option like that I have seen like when you're typing, right? Is that a new
yes, yes,
feature?
yes.
Like, what exactly it does?
Yes, yes. So we have integrated this with OpenAI Chat GPT. So that used to fix it, but sometimes it doesn't work because GPT is also not able to help fix that correctly. So
Oh,
that's the reason, like by default, Selectors Hub shows you pretty much correct information, which you can fix it
okay.
automatically. Like close square bracket is missing, you just focus on this thing, and then you can fix it quickly.
And one more thing, Sanjay, before
Now,
going forward, like a lot of guys have the same question, like, what to do when the company doesn't allow them to add or install some extensions or add-ons in their company, like, So Selectors Hub is also another
yes, yes,
extension, right? So what to do?
true, true. Yes. So I used to take this question like this. You see that in any company, like whichever company you are working, if you realize that none of the tool, not just the plugin, none of the tools are approved or allowed to use. You have to, we always have to show the usability or practical cases or use cases to our management that these are the region and for these region we have to use this tool. We don't know, like whatever Selenium is approved in your company, in fact these smart editor like IntelliJ and all are approved in your company because uh, from the beginning they select some of the tools which are supposed to be used and their admin team used to approve. None of the tools are approved in any company, none of the tools are allowed in any company. These are just the tool they have selected, like their management has selected whichever tool you are using in a company. So pretty in a simple word I would say every tool is blocked in every company, just that they have approved only those tools which are required for them. So similarly, like whatever use cases, whatever how you have got approval from for other tools, you should get the approval for this plugin as well. Because this is also a tool, this is also saving some time for you. So you can show the usability to them, and I can show you that how you can do that if extensions are blocked. So generally they are concerned about safety and security of plugin. So you can just search here how for secure, like whether selector sub is secure or not, or like any tool which you are going to use from selector sub. So here I have already written a blog like is it safe and secure to use selector sub, so you can just check it out, other tools as well. So I have explained like what all features or the permission this tool particular tool use and required, so you can just show it to your management In fact, like if your manager will write a mail to your admin team, so what they used to do, like admin team, they used to run a simple script on the plugin, and that's how they get to know that yes, this is correct, this is not saving any particular data, this is not fetching your information, and they will approve it. I know in many banks, SelectorsHub is being used today where they have approved it. So it's just simple, like you have to request your admin team and manager, like you can save a lot of time, you can learn lots of things, then they will do it.
Okay, Sanjay.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes, Sanjay. Yes, Sanjay. So, Sanjay, like you have shown us this practice page, right? Is there any video or something to practice all these elements, or it's a challenge only for everyone?
I have created a video about this, but mostly you can consider this as a challenge only. And here at the bottom, it is written, I have already mentioned that which all scenarios are available in this page, because none of the application available out there in the market which has these complex scenarios. So
Okay.
if you are if you can automate this page, I can challenge you can crack any automation interviews, or you can consider yourself a really good automation testers, in at least web automation testers.
Okay.
Okay, so this it will help you to learn about this, and then lots of time saver features are there, amazing things are there in SelectorsHub. First of all, like you need not to open SelectorsHub every time in DevTools. Like this, you used to open because here it used to go as the last tab and all. You can simply now open SelectorsHub like this just by clicking on the SelectorsHub logo here. And now you see advantage of this feature, like having it here, opening through the logo, is now if I go to the another tab here, then also I have SelectorsHub, I can access and use it. If I go to any other website, here also I can use SelectorsHub, right? While if you are using in DevTools, then or in fact you are using DevTools, you cannot use this in other tab. You will have to open it here again. So this is the problem. Like you can't use on all the tabs. But if you open SelectorsHub by clicking on the logo, you can use in any tab. You need not to open again and again. And here SelectorsHub inspector is super duper powerful. Like you select this and now you hover on any element. If that element will having any special property, like you see that it is showing this is SVG element. If it will be inside Shadow DOM, it will show you that this element is inside Shadow DOM. If it will be inside closed Shadow DOM, so any special property, it will immediately show you. So that becomes very useful for you guys. If it will be inside iframe, cross origin iframe, it will tell you. So this helps a lot.
Yeah, that's very good, Sanjay. Sanjay, like, is there any course or something that you do so that we get more expertise on these areas, like whatever you are teaching us today, like, and that too for our students, what we have to do, like if we have to
Yes,
go
yes.
to that course, because we are learning a
Yeah,
lot from this.
yes, let me share this link. Like I have created this advanced course on XPath and Selectors. All the members can take this course for free. So this is the link. So they can take this course for free. And here they will learn the like deep concept about all these things what I'm teaching, showing you guys here. Okay, and then when you will inspect the any element here, you will get all the possible XPath and selectors here. Whatever possible selectors will be for that particular element that you will see here. And this I'm sure you all already got that when you are typing here XPath or start just typing, and this will show you all these information here like permutation combination like in a smart editor. So you will not have to like copy or type everything from the DOM, like these these attributes and attribute values, so that you get here. And here it used to show the XPath like this. If you start typing CSS selector, then it will show you the options for the CSS selector, like these dollar star cap. This was the suggestion from the Arun. Like even I was not knowing this cap, dollar and star. So Arun, really thankful for you. So
Yeah.
this
Oh,
feature is suggested
thanks
by
that you
Arun
remember
that we should
that.
have
Thank
this.
you for remembering.
Yeah. No, yes, definitely. So these
Sanjay, what
kind
is
of
one
things like
here? One
what
beside
is
the one
yeah,
beside
one is
the
like matching count. This is the
uh,
matching count.
okay,
So
okay.
how many, like if you select this one, how many matching count will be there? So you see by showing these things, it helps. Like you now you got to know that okay, if you will select this permutation combination, it will be one matching node. If you will be typing this one, this will be two matching node. So this is basically saving your time. Like you need not to hit and try. Like if you, because generally when you type in dev tools, you type this and then you press enter, then it shows you whether it will be one count or two count. While here, before you complete the XPath, you got to know. Okay,
So
so this
basically,
is
we
how
can
it
use
will
that
help.
number to see whether that XPath or whatever is kind of locating the element in a unique way also at the same time, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, yes.
And
Okay, so
Sanjay,
these are
whatever
the
you are
simple.
showing is part of free SelectorsHub or paid.
Yeah, yeah, we will be discussing everything free only. We will not be
Okay,
touching anything from the pro thing. Whatever we will be showing, everything is free.
okay, fine. Thanks.
Yeah. Then, okay, so you see that we have seen this and all. Now you can use this. I will show more time saver feature basically here now. You see that you can copy this X path here and you can, Arun, how much time we have?
It's okay, Sanjay. You can continue, no problem. We are used to this. Okay, we stay till 9 o'clock every day in the morning, 7
Oh,
to 9. So it's you can take your time,
okay.
no problem.
Okay, good then. Yeah, so you see that we copy this X path, okay? Now let's say this it has been generated like this. You can copy X path or selectors, whatever. And we copy this, we go to our script, and here we used to paste that X path. But here you generally we always use this kind of like framework, and we just don't type the X path only, right? We have to type this command. Like this. So this is again a time consuming thing. Like I will have to type this at find by, then X path is equal to something something, and here I will paste the X path, and then at cache lookup, whatever. So if you are using this framework, if you are using driver.find element, so this is a time waste for me. Like I will have to type this complete command. What if you get to know that you can copy this complete command itself and you will not have to type anything? Will that be saving more time for you, right? So yes, you can get the complete command from here. There's a code feature here. You see that code. Click on this. And now here you can select as per your framework. Like if you are using driver.find element, you can select this. If you are using add find by page object model, then you can simply select this here. And now you can copy this. And you go here, paste that here. And you will see that you have the complete command. So you will not have to type that. And here you see that it also get the keyword, or you can say the object name for particular XPath. So this basically saves a lot of time. Now you see that you are not typing anything. You simply inspect any element here, copy the XPath, and then you can simply use it in your code like this. So this is
Sanjay,
going to save more time.
Sanjay, can you see chat once, like from Nigora? She's saying something. Okay, Nigora, can you post it publicly? You posted only to me. Can you post
Okay.
it publicly? Otherwise, I'll do it from her side. Yeah,
Or
can
you
you
can
see?
just read that question.
Yeah, I have posted. Now she has posted, I guess. Let's see.
Yes, yes. Requested web address cannot be provided. Is it like she is connecting to the office? Like I'm sure like everybody can open this page.
Yeah, I'm able to open. Maybe it is office laptop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes what happens, because this is are many of the product having the testing name, testing word. So what happens, like this is selectorshub.com. Here we have test case studio, testing daily, testing name like multiple times is coming in the page. And what these companies used to do, like sometimes for the security region, they used to block the test word. And that's where, like many, most of you must be able to open this page. I don't know for what reason they
I'm
have
able to
shown this.
open Sanjay without any problem.
Yeah.
But maybe the
Yes, yes.
office related.
Also, Yeah. Also, I will tell you like what happens because we have created this XPath practice page and multiple elements are there. Like Shadow DOM we have created, and this has these Shadow DOMs used to run script behind. So they feel like why this single page has these kind of things like Shadow DOM, close Shadow DOM, iframe, cross origin iframe, SVG, everything in one page. So that's where they consider that it could be something malicious, which is because none of the page required everything. Shadow DOM is basically used for the security. So when I'm coming to that point, I will explain you guys. Okay, anyways, that's not the thing. Okay, so I was here. I was explaining that this is like you can copy the complete XPath, like complete command from here. Okay, so this can definitely save more time for you people. Were you guys aware about this feature that you can copy the complete command?
Sanjay, I have some question.
Yes.
I'm not receiving this attribute code and PM page.
This kind of code.
This attribute code, yeah. I'm not receiving this kind of stuff.
Okay, you are opening SelectorsHub like this, the way just clicking on the logo like this.
Yeah,
It must be there. Do you see that? When you click here, it will show you like this. So you have to click on this code and then you will see this. And then you select the command whichever you want here. It must be
Okay,
there. You
I'm
might be
getting it.
missing
I'm
something.
getting it. This attribute code and everything I'm getting.
Yeah. It
Anyone
must
not?
be there. It must be there. It will be there for sure. Maybe like you can later you can just share your screen and then we'll see that.
Okay.
And whenever you face any challenge, like because this is a quick session we are taking, so might not be able to explain each and everything in very detail. So every feature here, like this is attribute filter. Like if you want to generate XPath or selectors with a particular attribute, then you can just like let's say you don't want to generate with ID because ID is dynamic for you people. If you don't want to generate XPath with class in that case, or you want to generate with any particular attribute, then in that case you click on this attribute filter here. Now you see that text ID. If you don't want to generate with ID, because let me just inspect any element here. Let's say we inspect this. Now it is generating with ID. You don't want with ID, you uncheck this. It is generating without ID. Okay. So similarly, like if any you want to generate with a particular attribute, that you can pass here. If you don't want to generate with any particular, then you can use this. If you ever missed that what was the feature Sanjay explained, you can always see that there is a tutorial with each and every feature here, so that you can just watch. So it will help you to understand everything in detail. Like you can also check out the more tutorial on Selectors of YouTube channel, so you will find the features.
Yeah, sure, Sanjay. Like, Sanjay, we can explore all these options, no problem, and we'll make it as part of our curriculum also, as part of trainings. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. So, but can you explain
Yeah.
us about all the other products also we have with you, so that we can get some knowledge at a high level at least, so that
Yes, yes.
you know,
Yeah, yeah,
covering everything
definitely.
in single hour may not be possible for you, but if you can do that, that will be great
Yes, yes,
at a high level.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming to yes, yes. So, okay, so this is the code part. Now you see that what if you want to, you see that here, we got this thing, okay, and this you can do, but here is still a challenge. Like if you have to copy this kind of command for hundreds of element like this, it will take a lot of time for you. Like this complete page can take a lot of time for you to complete this, because you what you will do, like you will inspect this element, you have this turn command on, you will copy this, go back to here, paste this, right? But again you will, for next element you will again come here, inspect this and copy this, so this will take a lot of time. What if like you want to get the complete page? Can you get that? Yes. You see that there's a POM page. Turn on this, keep the command on, and now you start inspecting the element one by one for which you want to generate the locator page, and you will see in SelectorsHub all the commands are getting generated. We will be able to simply copy in one shot. So this is how you can generate the complete locator page. Now you see that everything is generated. I can copy this, go back to my editor and paste this. So this is how I can generate the locator page in just one shot. So the complete page will be ready. This is very, very helpful. Okay, so this is how you can generate the locator page. It can save a good amount of time for you. Then there's a XPath healing feature as well, because what happens generally whenever there's a UI change happen, your locators start breaking, and none of us wants to verify XPath one by one. So in that case, how you can verify all the XPath? Like let's say we have this such a big page, and what if like locators XPath UI got changed, and then you have to verify all the XPath one by one. In that case, how you can do that? Nobody wants to copy the XPath like this from here, go back to the XPath tool here and verify whether this is still working or not. So in that case, and generally what happens, like people used to leave that script in behind and write new script for the new page. That you need not to do. You can copy the complete script here, come back to SelectorsHub, and here XPath healing feature is here. Edit, click on edit, and here you can paste the complete script and submit. It will fetch all the XPath from your script and show you which XPath got changed, like zero matching, and rest whichever is still working, it will show one matching node. So this is how you can verify the complete script. So now I cannot just now I know that only one XPath or two three XPath got changed. I can quickly fix them. Click on edit button. This will come here and I can quickly fix this XPath, and I can make it work. Like my script still will be working. So in this case, this is not going to, like, my script will not go in backlog whenever there is a UI change. So this XPath healing feature is really, really helpful. So here
So Sanjay, we
you
can
click on it.
copy these XPath expressions from our code also, like or we have to maintain them separately in a
Yeah,
file.
yeah, yeah. No. Just complete code. You can, whatever it is. Like let's say this, you have written your, also like if you're working with Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, whatever you are using, in every case it will work. You copy complete script. You need not to copy just XPath or anything, or not in any
Okay.
separate file. You copy
Okay.
everything,
Yeah.
come here and paste this. And now suppose you are not using this add find by, you are using driver.find element by, okay, this thing. So what you have to do, you copy this, and here it is asking for the command like this. Here you need to pass the command. So what you do, you paste that command, and wherever XPath is written in your command, replace that with XPath value and submit. Okay. So you
Okay.
see that it has fetched all the XPath showing 2 0. Also, like if you miss anything, again there is a tutorial here. Also, when you will click on this edit button, here it will like let's say you made any mistake here, so it will highlight and it will show you what you need to do with the example. So don't worry about that. It will be very easy.
So Sanjay, Manjula is asking like, do we have to register for that free thing, right? Free trial, right? Is asking for business email. Can you look into the chat once you can understand?
Yes, I guess yes, that might be asking for business email. You can enter any business email if you have like official email ID, so that will be helpful. Otherwise, like after this session, you guys can connect on the live chat as well on Selectors website, so they will help you.
Okay, Sanjay.
Yeah. So this is how you can like utilize the feature of SelectorsHub like this, generating the locator page, XPath healing, and there is also debugger feature which will help you to inspect any kind of like dynamic element as well. And then it also helps you to learn about Shadow DOM, iframe, SVG. So like Arun suggested that we should explain this. So you see that Shadow DOM is basically used by the developer or any company for the security purpose and the code reusability purpose as well. So if they don't want to write again and again the similar code, then that's where they use Shadow DOM. Also, they use it for security purpose. So you don't have to worry about this, that how you will get to know how to automate Shadow DOM, everything. Just inspect the element with the help of SelectorsHub like this. You hover your cursor on that element. If that will be inside Shadow DOM, it will highlight this like this is inside Shadow DOM. You inspect this, and here SelectorsHub will also show you that this element inside Shadow DOM, which can't be accessed through XPath. Also, there's a simple logic, guys. Shadow DOM elements can't be located through XPath. So remember that you will have to use CSS selector only whenever there is a Shadow DOM. And you will have to write a special code, like special methods are there. So here is the Selenium code, which you can directly use it in your script to automate this particular element, Shadow DOM element. You cannot use that driver.find element directly by .xpath. You will have to use this kind of thing. So this you can use to automate Shadow DOM elements. Also, I have created lots of tutorial on Shadow DOM on SelectorsHub YouTube channel, so that also you can check out to learn more about this thing, how you can automate in practical. Okay. And like if any element will be inside closed Shadow DOM, that you cannot automate. If any element is inside iframe, so that also it will help you to learn about that this element is inside iframe or Shadow DOM. Okay. So this will help you to learn about that as well. Like day before, I'm sure like something like this as well. Mhm. So here, if any element will be inside iframes like this, so you just inspect the element here, and it will show you that this element is inside iframe XPath, and the XPath and all the selectors for that particular element. So this is how it will help you to get the XPath. If any element will be inside multiple iframe, like 2-3 iframes, that also it will give you, which will basically help you to learn about those elements as well as the XPath for them. SVG elements are the like simple any other kind of element only. The only thing is this SVG elements support different kind of XPath format. You cannot write the standard XPath format for SVG. So you see that when you inspect the element, it shows you. And but if you will write // SVG, this is wrong, invalid XPath format for SVG. So you will have to start typing, and SelectorsHub will suggest you what kind of XPath format you need to write. So this is the right format. Apart
Uh,
from this, as you can automate SVG as a standard element.
Hi Sanjay, I have one question. I mean, most of the time when we try to enter some select some of the elements, we generally get all this auto suggestion. But for a learning purpose, if for a while, if you want to disable or for this auto suggestion for sometimes, so that we can check whatever we have written or identify is the correct one, is there any kind of feature
Yes, yes.
for
You
practitioners
can.
actually?
Yes. So under customize UI, you see that customize UI. Here we have this.
Yes.
So you can turn off this auto suggestion now,
Okay.
or you can also turn off the auto generated selectors as well. So now it will not show. Let's go back, and here you see that now you start typing, it will not show that auto suggestion.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah. Also, like if you are using this in DevTools, and if you don't want to see that, you see that turn off auto generated selectors and turn off this auto suggestion. So we have turned off it there. So you see that these are the toggle.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Sanjay.
Okay, any other question?
I think we are good, Sanjay. We would like to take the course, free trial course, and we'll master ourselves
Sure,
here.
sure.
Very good.
Sure. Okay. So we have seen this Shadow DOM and all. I given that. Okay. Now, what is that first thing a tester does whenever there is a bug in production? What you guys do? Tell me the right thing, frankly.
Replicate
Replace it.
same in the lower environment.
Correct. Apart from this, there is one more thing we used to do whenever there's a bug in production, not in like local environment. We used to blame others that this is not our issue. This is not our fault. It might be missed from the development side. Or developers used to say this is not our fault. This might be missed from the tester side. So this is like always true that whenever there's a production issue, everybody used to be in fear. Then they say that this might be others' issue.
Yes,
This
we
might be
panic.
a miss
We,
from other side,
first we panic and then,
right?
next thing this will start.
True, true. So in this and reason why it happened, it used to happen because we don't have the proof of testing. Because you see, like suppose this is a page, uh, and we do a lot of testing. Like this is the login function here. We do a lot of testing for the login, email field, and every field. But we are not able to. We can't document everything. Agree? Like you cannot tell your manager that you also have typed here the alphanumeric value. You also have typed the normal text here, right? We do a lot of scenario testing, but we cannot document everything. We cannot take the screenshot of everything. And whenever there's a production issue happen, we used to be panic.
Yes, Sanjay.
So this is one thing. Now there are other testers daily problems like steps to reproduce the bug. So suppose you are on any page, you do a lot of testing. After like following 10-15 steps, whenever we used to get the bug, like let's say we are on this website, flipkart.com. Okay. And here we are doing some testing on this website. Okay. Like let's say I search for, let's say, iPhone. We click on this. We right click on this. We select this buy with exchange. Okay, so buy with exchange is not selected. Again, I will select, it is not selecting. Let's say I right click on this view details. Now I feel that there is a bug here. Okay, like this add to cart, unable to add to cart. Please retry in few seconds. Now there is a bug. Okay, and we have to reproduce this bug. Can any one of you tell me what were the steps to follow to reproduce this bug? Does any one of us remember like exact same step where we click on buy with exchange, then we right click somewhere? It is very hard, like quite impossible for any of us to
Yes,
remember all
Sanjay.
the steps.
Yes,
Agree?
it's kind of difficult to remember the exact steps that you followed.
Yes. So what we do in such scenarios, like when we have to reproduce the bug, we start from the
Recording the
beginning, like
screen. Recording the screen
yes,
during
recording the
execution.
screen. Yes, yeah, that is one thing. Or otherwise, like we open the website again and we follow the steps. Again, we try to reproduce the issue. Like someone also suggested that we used to try to reproduce the issue and to file the bug, because we have to file this bug, right? So for that we need the steps. And then a screenshot also. We used to take the screenshot like this, and then we used to highlight the field wherever the bug was. Like I was clicking on this field, and then this is how there was a bug here, like this. And then we save this and share it with the developer. Do you guys agree with this? We do this manually, like you also you will type the steps like this, that first open this website,
Yes, Sanjay.
then click here and all. So this is the manual thing testers used to do every time whenever there's a bug. And imagine like your bug is the bug which you found that will uh, like reproduce after following 20-30 steps, or that is a corner case which you cannot reproduce that. So to solve this problem, like this steps to reproduce the bug, a screenshot and proof of testing, we have this plugin test case studio, which will help you guys to get the steps automatically to reproduce the bug. Yes, Viswa is also saying like steps to reproduce the bug we have to write most of the time. It's sometime consuming. And also the screenshot. So you see that here we have test case studio. I have opened that purposefully before starting the testing on flipkart.com here. So now you see that it has all those steps which are required to reproduce that issue. So here you see that open website, enter iPhone, press enter, then we click on Apple iPhone. Then we clicked on right click on that, then we scroll down, then we click on buy with exchange, then we reload, scroll again, then we click on buy with exchange. So all these things we have done and all the steps are ready. I can simply copy these, paste it to my developer, that these are the steps to reproduce this bug. Follow these steps, and you need the screenshot. We have the screenshots here. So let's say we click on wherever we have clicked, it has taken the screenshot. You see that the button is highlighted like at that time. Wherever we have clicked, that is highlighted. So everything, like we click on add to cart, so this has been highlighted. When we right click on the view details, it has been highlighted. So whichever screenshot you need, you just right click, save image or copy image, paste it to your developer. So you see that you need not to waste any time to reproduce the issue, to file the bug or anything. You can simply copy paste. That's all. If you want to, suppose this is not a bug, but you have done the testing, right? You can simply download this test case, and your screenshot and test case is downloaded, and you can utilize that, use that. You can also, like, now we have this feature. Earlier we were not having this feature, record screen. Now you have this record screen feature as well. So if you want to record the screen, you can also record the screen as well, like any particular tab or entire screen, everything you can select. Just select the entire screen and click on share. Now entire screen is getting recorded. So whatever we will be doing, everything is getting recorded. Whenever you want to like pause, you can pause or stop the recording, and you can watch and download the recording as well. So this is how you get the steps. You got the screenshot, you also got the screen recording as well.
Sanjay, this auto-generated steps, can we edit? Because sometimes the steps are not clear, the developers they not understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you can edit any of the steps here. Just click on that. You can add it. Let's say some of the steps got which you don't need, like scroll down, you don't need. You can delete that step as well in between. If you want to add any step in between, you can add as well. Like just click on this plus icon. So everything you can do.
Okay, yeah, well, thank you.
And
Okay.
Sanjay, like
And here
for going for the pro version, because we are seeing here and there on these tools, right? Upgrade to pro and all. What is the
yes,
difference actually, like with free and
yes.
pro?
So yes, there are many other features in the pro version. Like you see that there you can record multiple test cases, you can directly upload this recorded test case on Jira. You can upload in TestRail. You can add, like, let's say, because this is the template which your company might not be following. So you can add more columns. You can rename the columns because you might not be using it as a steps. So lot more features are there in the pro version. Let me just first explain this, then I will quickly, maybe just in 1 minute, I will show a quick glance of pro version. And
Okay,
we
sir.
have the pro version because we have to run all these free tools, and we are not any funded company. So yes, definitely we did that.
Okay, Sanjay.
Then you see that whenever you file the bug, we always have to, developer always asks, like, what was the OS, whether you were doing the testing on Mac or Windows, what was the OS version, what was the browser version, right? So that information also you get it automatically here. You see that it used to capture OS version, browser version, then resolution and timestamp. So when you download this test case, it has all these information.
So we have a question, Sanjay, like is it only for the web applications or we can also use it for mobile and desktop apps for while
This
create
is
for say.
only for web application. This is only for web application, but yes, screen recording feature you can use for your mobile APK and the desktop version as well. Screen recording, this feature can be used. But steps and screenshot recording can be happen only for web application because this is a browser extension. This
Okay.
also used to record the XPath and CSS selectors. Like let's say you want to automate the this particular scenario. So you get XPath and CSS selector as well. So you will not have to open again, or you will not have to open the application again to get these XPath and CSS selectors. So this also you get automatically. Okay. And lot more features are there. You can pause, you can attribute filters are there, and here is the customization as well. So you can see that you can customize these command. Like let's say it is saying click on, but you don't say in your company, you don't write the sentence like click on, you say click at. You don't say open website, you say open URL. So you can customize these keywords. And like whatever is inside double quote and curly braces, don't add it, that only whatever is outside, like this part, you can customize. Now you see that if we will go back here, delete all these steps, and freshly if I will edit them, so you see that now it is saying open URL, click at. So you can customize the terminology as well, whatever it is saying. Also, you can record the sentences in local language, like local Hindi language, or any like Tamil, Telugu, French, Germany. If you are testing your website in your local language, in that case, you can record these sentences in local language as well. What you do, you just change this into that particular language. Like for an example, like let's say this website is there. Right now, this is in English. If I change this in some different language, for an example, I change this to this. Now, if we record the sentences here, if I perform any action here, so you see that it is kind of like recording in two different language, English and this local language. But if you want to record everything in that language, you can do that. How? Like what you do, you copy these sentences, go to Google, and this is just one time setup, right? You don't worry, like you will have to do it every time. So you copy this, paste it here, like click it, copy this. So all the commands you just basically translate to that particular language. Now let's say we have just translated two sentences. Okay, you can translate if you are doing it in any local language testing. In that case, you can translate all. Now you see the magic here. Go to this site. Now if we will performing any action here, and if any sentence or anything in local language, you see that now it is recording everything in one language, in that language, whatever you are testing. So this way it becomes very easy to do the testing or recording sentences in your own language. So this you can do.
Okay, maybe
And
the
whenever you want to,
globalization concept we are thinking implemented. Localization,
yes,
globalization. Like.
yeah, yeah. And whenever you want to go back to the default, there's a reset button. You click on that and done.
So Sanjay,
So
it
this
is
you can do.
mentioned over there, like we can also change it in BDD format, like given when then. Is it possible here also?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this actually, this feature is right now in beta stage. So we are
Okay, okay,
improving it because lots of things are required. But yeah, eventually in future, it will be more and more stable.
okay, thanks.
Yeah, this also you can do like this. So there are many, many features. You guys, I will really request you guys that please explore them. You will learn a lot. You will save a lot more time. They will be really, really helpful. Like Arun asked, now quickly I will just show you that what is there in Pro version. So you see that in Pro version, first of all, like whatever you have recorded, you will never lose that thing. Like in free version, when if you close that, whatever you have recorded, that gone. But here in Pro version, you see my previous test cases are already there. I can anytime I can download and record more. Here you have the option to like add row before, after. I can drag and drop these columns here and there. If as per my template, I can customize the complete template here. I can edit the name of the columns, add more columns. I can arrange the column orders. So lot more things we can do here in Pro version. I can directly like let's say these test cases we have, recorded. Now I want to file a bug in Jira. I can directly file a bug in Jira right from here. Just simply, okay, I will have to add these details, of course, the Jira credential, and then I can directly upload this in Jira. If I want to upload in TestRail, I can upload it in TestRail as well. Simply select this. So those things are here. I can download in multiple format like Excel, CSV, PDF. I can download screenshots separately. I can, if I want to download any particular screenshot, that I can select and download. Multiple screenshot, whichever I want to download, that I can select and download. So many features are there here in Pro version. You get the network logs as well. Then screen recording you can do with the audio as well. Like let's say you want to speak something in between, like here, so you can enable recording microphone as well. So that goes more helpful. So basically, like it has more productivity feature. Like I showed you guys this translation of the local language. So here you see that English. In the free version, you have to do that manually, like go to Google, then translate. Here you see that you can just simply select any language from the drop down, and it will automatically change all these sentences in that language and simply go and record. So you will not have to waste any time there. So all these features are there in Pro version. There's a
Okay, Sanjay.
question, can we download in Word?
Yeah.
Yes, in Pro version, you can download in document as well.
Okay.
Okay, so this was the test case studio. If you guys haven't downloaded this, you can just simply install it from the SelectorsHub website. So whatever I'm showing you guys, like SelectorsHub, test case studio, testing daily, all those download links and everything, you will get it from SelectorsHub website.
So Sanjay, any other tools we have at a high level you can show us on selectors, sir? Like
Yes. Yeah, one more I will show you. How do you guys generate the data for testing? Like, let's say you have to do a lot of testing, like we have to test this login functionality, and we need this data like user email, password, company, mobile number. So if you need this data, and of course, like we need a lots of data, like thousands of rows, hundreds of rows, permutation, combination. How do you guys generate that data? Anyone? Like, do you guys use the Faker library or you are writing the manually in Excel sheet?
earlier I used to do it manually by creating and all in Excel sheets and all. But nowadays I'm using some tools, some extensions or something which will auto generate for me.
Perfect. Yes. So, in fact, many people use the Faker libraries as well, but for that they have to write the code and all, and to maintain it becomes difficult. So for that we have this single page application where you can generate the fake test data just in 3 clicks. As per your requirement, whatever you want, that you can generate. So this is autotestdata.com, and you open this, and here you see that like name, phone, email, currency, number range we want to generate in whichever format you want, number of rows you want, click on generate, and you see the data is generated here. And this is very much like genuine data. You will see that the name, phone number, email, currency, everything. And here you can customize everything. Like let's say you want name, just want the first name. Here you can select the first name. You want the phone number. Now here it is coming with +1. You want for +91 for India. Any country code you can choose. Email ID. So by default, it will be generating random, but I want for my SelectorsHub.com. So I can just pass the SelectorsHub.com here. You can see that whatever you will pass, that will, based on that, it will generate. Currency, I want in like any currency you want, that you can change, or you don't want currency, you can delete this. You want number range, you can select the number range, or anything else. Like let's say you want country, that you can select. You can add more rows as well. Like let's say you want to select anything, like you guys can tell me whatever you want. Like let's say we want date, so you can select date, and here you can select the format as well. Now suppose this we want to generate a property file for Cucumber framework. You can select this separated by pipe. click on generate, and the file is generated. You can copy or you can download. So this is how you can generate the data just in simple
I think this
few
will save a
clicks.
lot of time, I think so, right? By doing this, right?
Yeah,
While writing the
yes,
BDD and all those stuff.
absolutely. So you get this, you can simply exact, this is a absolutely BDD format copy to a property file. You can directly
Yes,
use it.
yes,
Any
yes.
format like XML, HTML, CSV, Excel, PHP, Ruby, Python, whatever you need, you can just simply download. Also, like let's say you just need the email ID and password or whatever, like email and names combination you need, you can just select this. Number of rows, I want 100 rows. I can just simply click 100 and then this is here. So it goes very simple and very quick.
And
Just
we
in
can
3
add
clicks.
our custom fields also, correct? Because
Yes, you can.
uh,
Like any field will be either it will be name alphanumeric or alphabetic. So that you can select here, like alphanumeric you want. So any new field you want to add, select this. You can rename this whatever you want. Like let's say this is my company name. So then I can select, I can pass the length, how much big we want to generate. Like let's say text we want to add, and this will be my company name. And let's say my company name should be 10 length, and then I can just simply click on generate, it will generate that. So you can see that. So yes, you can basically add any field, custom
oh,
fields as well.
okay, thank you.
And if any feature, anything is missing here, which you need, you can always add in suggestion for any of the tools. So every tool has the suggestion. So this you guys can add there, and we will help you to add like many more features, because these like separated by pipe, SQL. So many features are, most of the features here suggested by the community. We have keep on adding them. So if you guys have any feature need, you can always add in suggestion and we will do that. Any questions, guys? This is auto test data. And these are some of the logos where these tools are being used pretty much in every company these days.
Can we generate these XPaths for browser stack also?
Yes.
Okay.
And also Sanjay, for web tables, dynamic web tables. So how we can generate any?
Like yes, you guys can generate that. Simply you just have to inspect the element. There's nothing. So see, if you can inspect the element, SelectorsHub will automatically tell you. There is nothing like it can be generated or not. You just inspect the element and you will get that.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
This is only for web app, right? Not for desktop
Yes.
apps.
No, not for desktop.
Okay.
So Sanjay, are there any other tools? Because on the Selectors Hub web page, right, on homepage, we see a lot of things like many other tools we see, like do we also have to learn them, or this will be enough generally?
This will be enough, like to save your time and energy. And then we have the pro versions as well. So those we have shown.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And Sanjay, please continue.
Yeah, Sanjay, sometimes we get a drop down, so it is hard to, you know, like trace the XPath for that. Is there any options in Selectors Hub?
Yes. So you see that here we have this kind of, let's say this drop down. Now, if you try to right click on this, this immediately disappears. So how you inspect such kind of drop down elements? So in this case, we have the debugger feature in SelectorsHub. So you open SelectorsHub and you see that here we have this debugger button. You just click on this and make this element visible within 5 seconds. Now, after 5 seconds, SelectorsHub will pause this and now you can inspect this. And you can see the XPath. you can see the DOM and XPath for everything you can do. So this is how you can inspect such kind of dynamic drop-down dynamic elements as well.
So is
I
it
have
like
created
for
separate tutorial for debugger.
yeah, like for some animations or some progress bar which comes for a while doing testing, and in that case if you want to specifically identify those elements like the
Yes,
toast
like
container,
this.
something like that. Yes.
Like this, like this.
Yes,
This
yes,
bubble
right.
loader came and this.
Right.
So yes, you can inspect this. So you see that this debugger immediately disappears. So in this case, because SelectorsHub debugger used to start after 5 seconds. By default, we have given 5-second time. Okay, so those drop downs which you can make visible within 5 seconds, in that case, 5 seconds is fine. But in some cases, you can't like you don't know in just 1 second or 0 second this will disappear. So here you have this debugger set, like you can customize the timer of the debugger. I will just show you. So here you go to customize setting, you see debugger start time is 5 seconds. We will make it 0. Okay. And now what we will do, we will refresh this page and immediately we will click on debugger. So it will immediately stop the bubble loader. We refresh the page and click on the debugger. Now this will never disappear.
Okay.
You can simply go to this, inspect this element. You see that XPath is also generated and you can inspect this.
Yeah. Thanks, Sanjay.
Sure, you're welcome. Anytime you face any kind of challenge related to web elements, you can always go and search in SelectorsHub YouTube channel and you will get the solution for this. I have already created bunch of tutorials like SelectorsHub, debugger you search, because I have very quickly explained you guys might have missed it. So you can just watch these tutorials, SelectorsHub debugger related, and you will get to know how to use that. Any other question? Can you explain for dynamic XPath? It's hard for new testers to get that. Yes, this is a good question. So you see that here, in this page, if you will see, like if you inspect any element, like let's say this element, okay? So now you see that this is showing this XPath. ID is equal to shub99. But you see that it is showing alert icon. ID looks dynamic. Uncheck the ID checkbox or delete the attribute. So in this case, whenever this shows like this kind of alert icon, which that means that this XPath could be dynamic, which might change. So in this case, you have to look into this. Now, if I edit this XPath, you see that it is right now showing one matching node. But if we will refresh the page, this XPath might get changed. Now hit enter. So this is not like if we inspect this element now, it becomes shub13. Now it is not 99, right? If we will use the last one, it is showing 0 matching node. So this is dynamic XPath. In this case, you will have to use the attribute filter and uncheck this ID attribute. Now it is generating this XPath. You can copy this XPath and now if you refresh the page, you will notice that XPath will be still working. Like if we inspect this element here and we try to inspect this, it is still showing one element matching. So this is how you can generate the dynamic XPath stable. You guys can connect with me if you have any question. Feel free to ask. And thank you so much once again, everyone,
Yeah.
and really thankful to Arun for arranging this session for you guys.
Thank you, Sanjay, for coming to this session. And I can see a lot of comments here, like, they're very happy and good to know, like, this many features are there. Okay. They don't know that selectors has this many features now, they're very glad and, very happy for that.
Yeah, definitely. And I
Yeah.
will request all of you that please do share these tools, like especially testing daily. Many people are not aware. So please do share, because Selectors are pretty much everybody knows, but testing daily, test case studio, these tools still people are not aware. So please do share them with your QA groups and other people, so that they can also take advantage of these tools. And do add your reviews as well for these tools. So that's the thing, like I can expect from you guys in return, that please do write the review and share about these tools. And if you want to like present these tools in your company, you can always reach out to me for this presentation or any kind of help. More than happy to help you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sanjay. Thanks.
Yeah, Sanjay, like
Thank you.
one final question from my side. Okay, because I keep getting this question, and you see, Selectors Hub is all behind, tester side, right? Like you are creating a lot of tools for testing team, right? So that to make
Yes.
life of the testers easy. Okay, they're like testing daily and all. But still, I keep getting questions from a lot of students like, what is the future of software testing, and will be there jobs continuing for software testers? Will AI tools will replace our software testers and all those stuff? So I have answered them for them, but we would like to hear from you, like a small, like just at a high level, like before ending this session. This will be the final question.
Yes, definitely. That's like
I
really interesting. Everybody has this question in mind when from the day this AI thing has came in the market. So you see, development and testing, it is like two faces of a coin, which will always exist. Like development cannot exist without testing. So this is always going to be there. AI, ML, uh data science, these things used to keep coming. Like before AI, there were lots of things also came. So this is like kind of a marketing gimmick, you can say, but things will always be there, like testing, development, with this always going to be there. AI, yes, it can like improve things. Like everything comes, any tool or any new tool comes just to improve your productivity. So utilize that AI, whatever is coming in your day-to-day work. So that is going to help in our productivity and other stuff. But nothing can replace everything what a human can do or human is doing. So this is never going to replace. Like lots of things are there which we have to do. Like your AI cannot go and talk to your customers. So that's where, and like any kind of support, any kind of doing the testing, lots of types of testing which AI cannot do. So this is like quite an impossible things, and thinking that this is going to be replace testers. No, when Selenium came or any on automation tool comes or anything comes, immediately people start saying that this will replace the testers. No, nothing can.
Yes, that's what I told
Nothing.
them. Like when automation tools came, also the same thing used to be there, right? Okay, will automation tools will
Yeah.
replace, but same thing is happening now.
Yes.
And also, Sanjay, like, what is the market? Because I ask all this question to all the people, okay, the big people like you, when I connect, like, what's happening in the market, like jobs wise, and the number of jobs layoffs are happening, and the new job hiring freeze is happening. So, what's your view on that in the current market? Because you may be talking to a lot of people, right? So,
This all used to like marketing, like see, on social media, this always used to happen there, that many layoffs happen, jobs are not there. But at the same time, when I used to talk to the founders and more people, they are also struggling to get the people for their own company. They are not getting the right talent. So like there are always jobs, there are always more hiring. Same company is firing and same company is hiring at the same time. Like Google is firing, but at the same time they are taking lots of interviews as well for the candidate. So this is always there. It is just like sometimes it becomes hype and more trends. Like some influencers, some big people used to write such kind of blogs or article on social media, and then it start trending. So everybody start getting panic. Oh my God, they have fired 100 people, but nobody will write at the same time they have hired 1,000 more people. So it is just like that. Supply and demand, it is always there. People are always hiring. People need more people. Hiring is more difficult. People are always in the need of the people that they required more testers. They require more developers. So it is always there.
And some people ask me like, I'm not getting calls. What I have to do? No matter like my
Yes, yes.
resume is
This
not.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, this is something practical. This is something practical that we are not getting calls. So this is for this thing, like we have to do we have to put our effort. Nobody can help you on that. And for this, it is the best thing that you become more active on social media for this thing. Like this is how it has helped me also when I was early in the stage of my career, and for others as well. This always helps. Like you start being more active on like LinkedIn, not other social media like Instagram and all, but you start becoming more active on LinkedIn, and that's where like LinkedIn or Naukri.coms and all, there you start writing blogs, comments on other posts, and start helping community. That's where you will start coming in the eyes of more and more people, and you will get more and more calls. So yes, this happen. This is something like you will have to help yourself. You will have to figure out the ways. You will have to check out those companies' websites, and I mean, generally that doesn't work much for the career page, looking at the career page of the company. But if you will be like more active and like LinkedIn and Naukri.coms, those kind of website, you will get calls.
Yes.
Maybe like not immediately, but after 1 month or 1.5 month effort, you will get. And see, job hunting and job search, it's like something some people might get in 1 month, some people will might get in 2 months, 3 months. But over the time, everybody used to get the job. It is just like 2-3 months of difference for everybody. Even if you realize sometimes just by sitting back, you will find that you will realize
Yes.
that yes, it
Sometimes
is
we
just
feel
like
that we
two,
are
three
not
months
getting
back.
calls, but suddenly we get calls after 2-3 months, right? That's what happens,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
We
Yeah,
have to keep
yeah. It's
doing
just
that
a matter of time. Like
time.
somebody will get a job within a week, but
Mm.
I always believe that those who get failed in more interviews and then they get the job, they are always like more ahead because they learn everything by that time.
Yes, yes, correct. And Sanjay, like you see, you are the one who has created all these add-ons, extensions, right? You are a developer, in other words, right? You are doing this. You are
Yes.
supporting the testing community, but you are good at development, I feel. Okay, so people are like struggling, like they don't have a proper plan in how to become a get that developer mindset and how to get more confident in programming from scratch. Like, what do you suggest them? Like, because you already have taken the path.
Yes, so it is just like you have if you have that kind of mindset and you want to do that, it will eventually happen. There's nothing like a set path that you do this, follow this step, and then you become this. So it is just like that. You have the like you want to do something. Even today also, I'm not very good at programming language, I would say, but I know that I can solve this problem. So just keep doing the Google for every problem you getting, and eventually you will start doing these like development. You will be start learning, and you will feel you will enjoy that. So in my case, like like first I started with very simple extension. I was not knowing how to develop, how to do that. But eventually when we start doing Google, start solving one problem, then another problem. So one by one, and then once it takes the shape, you get the confidence, and that's how you used to keep doing this. So this is nothing like related to any simple steps or path. It is just that if you have that, keep doing the Google, keep doing the whatever problems you keep getting, take help of your seniors or your friends. That's how you will learn and do those things. Never sit back and then you think that, okay, let me just finish complete because Chrome extensions or any tool is going to be developed in JavaScript. So let me first learn all the JavaScript, then let me learn all the HTML. No, you don't do that. You start working on that, solving that particular problem, and how to do that in JavaScript, how to do that in how to solve that particular problem in particular language. Just search for that. Don't try to learn each and every technology and language end to end for to do anything.
Yeah, got it, Sanjay. Got it. Like the focus should be more on the problems to be solved rather than how to learn programming, right? So when your focus is
Yes, yes.
more on
Like
solving programming,
we cannot
automatically.
learn everything basically.
Yes, yes,
We
yes.
cannot learn or do everything on our way, like because frameworks and everything is already developed for everything. You just have to search that what piece of code you required for your particular problem.
Yes, yes. like there's no need of reinventing the wheel, and our focus should be more on the problem problem statement rather
Yes,
than learning
yeah.
it and doing it bigger. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, Sanjay, for all addressing all our questions, and it's a very fruitful sessions, and we have learned a lot from you, and your knowledge and the whatever you have created for the community is like it's very great, and we are very glad that you have joined us and explained everyone in this cool manner that in the kind of way that everyone can understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Arun. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. Keep arranging more sessions like this, Arun, and we'll be keep doing this for people.
Sure,
Thank you.
Sanjay. We'll have you in more sessions in the coming days. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Fine, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the session from Sanjay. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, thank you, Nigora, and thank you everyone for joining. So that's all from our side. And today we'll meet in the evening hours at 8 p.m. guys. Okay, at 8 p.m. we have a session, right? Everyone, the crash course thing that we are taking, we'll have at 8 p.m. I'll announce in the WhatsApp group also, and also I'll share this recording for you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that if you have missed anything, you can watch there, and if you want to repeat or because a lot of things were explained, so we may not able to catch up all the stuff. Okay, so sometimes we have to rewatch the videos and all. So for that I have already recorded this video. I'll share with you guys. Okay, thank you everyone for the support, and thanks for joining. Bye everyone, see you.